podcast exclusive interview with billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk. He's leaving the Trump administration. That's the news today. But in a conversation with CBS Sunday Morning correspondent David Pogue, he talked about his differences of opinion with the Trump administration, and differences were on his mind. The interview was recorded less than 24 hours before Musk announced his departure.
You know, it's not like I agree with everything the administration does. So it's like I agree with much of what the administration does, but we have differences of opinion. The things that I don't entirely agree with. But it's difficult for me to bring that up in an interview because then it creates a bone of contention. So then I'm a little stuck in a bind where I'm like, well, I don't want to, speak up against the administration, but I don't want to. I also don't want to take responsibility for everything the administration is doing.
Didn't know what I was going to get in this conversation, and I'm getting something real. What stood out to you? What surprised you? What you think you were going to get? And as we understand it, the top of the interview didn't open as you expected?
Yeah, the whole thing was pretty surreal. I mean, he had invited 5 journalists. 4 of them were space journalists. And right at the beginning of the interview, I started asking him about some political stuff, and he cut me off. He said, look, we're going to stick to talking about spaceships today. I'm not getting into the political stuff. And then he just went into the political stuff on his own.
It's incredible. So what did the atmosphere, the mood in the room feel like?
Well, we were in the SpaceX factory, which is 1 million square feet. It's an incredible factory. So clean, they painted the floors white. You do that in a factory, that's nerdy. And it was very tightly controlled, as you would imagine. Each journalist got a certain amount of time, and when we weren't on, we had to hide. We were asked to hide around the corner so that Musk did not see us, and we could not see the journalists ahead of us. So, very weird and tightly controlled.
Dave, you sat down with Musk less than 24 hours before he announced he was leaving the Trump administration. Why do you believe he wanted to sit down with you and other journalists?
There's 2 ways to look at it. One is that he was trying to make clear to the public that he's out of Washington. He's still told us that he's working with Doge. In previous interviews, he said 1 or 2 days a week. So even as of Tuesday, he was not thinking that he's done with government. So one reason of thinking about it is that he was just trying to show the public that he's really back working with his companies. Another way to look at it is he was doing sort of a reputational repair tour of the media.
So